Ladies and gentlemen, episode 3. And this is the first time we got the new title. This is The Untroubled Mind. That's the name we're going with.
Yeah, the
Um
Untroubled Mind.
yeah, I'll get into that after the introductions. This time we have 2 new guests. And we'll start off with old school first. Old school, where you from?
I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I live
Mm.
in Dallas right now.
Oh snap. How did that transition
Yeah.
make or happen?
Well, I left Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina,
Right.
and then my brother already lived out here, so we just kind of came out this way. And
Got you.
Dallas booming, so it makes more sense to stay out here than go back home.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now
Yeah.
typically the second question I always ask is, high school memory, because typically everyone who I'm going to be bringing on is either still in high school or they're a couple years out. If you want to answer that, or maybe just like an awesome milestone you've had in your life, or anything, whatever you want to share.
High school savage. So I got
Yeah.
a let's do a I got a funny story.
That's all good.
I told this story a few back for a couple of my friends.
Mm.
Um, this old me, this old high school me. Um, we was at lunch, and in our lunchroom, like we used to be able to go outside of our lunchroom for lunch, and so me and a bunch of my friends used to like sit outside, and we was talking about girls, and this
Mm-hmm.
girl was going to the bus stop, so she had to like walk in front of us, and all my friends peer pressure, they was hyping me up. They was like, man, I bet you can't get her number. I bet you can't. And I was like, bro, I get her number any day. It's no problem.
Right.
And so I walk up, I go talk to her, and whoop de whoop. I was like, you should let me get your number. She was like, okay. And I didn't have nothing to write it on. It's before cell phones was
Right.
a thing. So
Oof.
I'm not gonna tell my age out here, but
Yeah.
but so I run back to my homeboys, and I was like, yo, give me a piece of paper and a pen, and I'm gonna write her number down. And so they give me something, and I go back to her, and she write her number down. And I was like, cool, I'll call you later. And as I'm walking away, all my homeboys like, oh, they hyping me up.
Mm-hmm.
So evil little kid me, I was like, I'm about to kill him with this. So I take the paper and I ball up the number and I like throw it away to the side of the street and just keep walking.
Wow.
And she was like, they said the look on her face was just so bad. Like she was just crushed, bro. And to this day, I'm still like, man, that was me.
Heck
That was
yes, me.
I was like, yo, that's so
Savage as
messed up.
hell.
It's high school.
Yeah.
That's high school, bro.
Wait, did you say she was
Real life.
was she good looking? I missed that part if you did or
I mean,
not.
she was like a good 7.
Yeah.
She wasn't bad, but
Okay.
she wasn't like amazing.
Damn, my man, old school.
But
She
it's
had it
hard,
like
bro.
that. Lozano
Breaking
had it.
egos. Yes.
Light skin.
Oh my
it was
goodness.
light skin, get it, bro.
Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it. There's old school, and then now we have Chonk. My man, Chonk. Chonk, where you from?
I'm from LA,
There it is.
city of angels,
Mm-hmm.
born and raised. What's the next question?
And then next question is favorite high school memory.
High school memory.
Yeah.
I was kind of a troublemaker in high school. Me and my friends had a lot of fights and stuff. So here's a funny one. So like, I was a TA for a PE class my junior year, for a sophomore PE class, because the PE teacher liked me because I was a football player and stuff. So then I'm playing soccer because one of the kids were absent, and then like the other team, it was the playoffs in the little PE bracket. So I told my team after we went up a goal to just keep kicking the ball as far as we could, right? And then there was like this big fat guy on the team, like at least 250, right? Like around 6 foot. I'm 5'8", 140 in high school, right? Like I'm not big or anything. And then like we kept kicking it, and then he's like, "Stop kicking it!" And he got all mad at me and tried throwing the ball at me. I dodged it, and then I was like, "You just mad because your titty's bigger than any girl you'll ever get with?" And he got really mad, bro. He started swinging on me, and I was just running away, right? And then us being the troublemakers, right? I told my friends right after because I was all happy that I made someone all pissed off. So then like we pull up to where he plays basketball at lunch and stuff, right? and we go to like instigate a fight with me and him. But what ends up happening is like this other kid gets all mad at us, like that we're on the basketball court saying stuff to the dude. He's like, "Get off the court! I'm trying to play." And then my other friend ends up just getting in a full-on fist fight, and I didn't have to get in a fight or anything.
Right, because you were just watching from the side.
Yeah, I just watched.
A true instigator.
But he fought someone else.
Right.
But yeah, that's the kind of high school life we lived. We were just kind of instigating a lot of problems.
I got you, man.
That's cool.
So there you have it. There's Chonk. Now, old school. What do you do to support yourself?
So I manage my personal gym that I go to, and I'm a personal trainer.
There it is, old school. When did you start that?
I've been working at the gym for almost 4 years.
Right on.
I've been a trainer for like 2.5.
Are you like NASM certified or?
Hey, boy. Well, what's that? What's that mean?
It's like probably like one of the more legit personal training certifications that you could get online.
Gotcha.
And it's not insanely hard to do. Yeah. I'm trying to get like more certifications and stuff so I can do deeper stuff, but it's hard, bro, and it takes time.
Feel that. I feel that. Okay. Now my man Chonk, aspiring streamer, college dropout, added to the list. You work a little bit on the side.
Yeah,
Postmates, there it is. We'll have your stuff in the description. Chonk Lifestyle TV. Yeah, that's the plug. Yeah. You be streaming every day, right? Every day.
Every day at like 4 p.m. Eastern.
There it is. Usually. Got you. Yeah. So these are the two new guys for today's episode. Yeah. And then I guess I'll just talk about the new name. First off, I was talking to my Twitch chat. I'll have my stuff in the description as well. I was just asking them what's the new name, because the first name was occupied. And I kind of wanted to have something else. And then I was just asking the chat what's the new name? And at first, most of the names we were just revolving around my name, Lozano, and just coming up with stuff around that name or the nicknames I kind of also have. And after that day, I just wasn't feeling it. And then I kind of wanted to do like just a short, like 2 or 3 worded title. And I just wanted to be something about me. And then about me, if you know me in person, I kind of still show these traits online. I'm just like a very content dude. I'm not too expressive or loud or anything. I just consider myself just an easygoing, nice person, just calm and all that. And then then Untroubled Mind came, and it's just, I kind of feel like that relates to me, because I really don't let things like bother me too much. I think I have a very I'm good at blocking stuff out, I guess. I don't really let things faze me or just pretty much. Like it is what it is. The untroubled mind. My mind is just always have a good controlling, I guess, just keeping my focus, and I don't get like phased too often about anything. But yeah, that's your new title for the show. And I think that's should be the only change. We're gonna stick with it for a while. Yeah. So then for today's episode, I feel like old school, no one really have seen you through the ninja community. No one really.
I'm a ghost.
This man is a ghost. Okay, we are all a part of this community, like ran by like iMaverick. If you don't know who that is, iMaverick is, well, formerly started out as a Madden YouTuber, and then eventually over the years has grown to be like one of the top content creators to come out of Madden, because now he does a whole bunch of stuff. You found him on Madden? Mm-hmm. So what you said, Chonk, how did you find him? Chonk found him on Madden. I found him on Madden. And then it wasn't his channel, at least for me. Did you find him on Madden Mastermind?
Whichever one the rap video was on. Wow. He like posted
found
like Madden
forget.
rap.
It was might have been Mastermind.
Yeah.
It might have been I Maverick.
I
Okay.
don't know. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Alright,
was a
go
part
on.
of another channel called Madden Mastermind. Now that was a Madden channel, and that one kind of dealt with. There was a bunch of people running on that, so you had like a couple personalities you could tune into and expect uploads from. But was he doing both at the same time? Do you guys remember or?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
not?
so.
so.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Okay. So yeah, he had his own channel and doing Madden Mastermind. So I found him through Madden Mastermind, found him through his channel, and then he just kind of stuck with Madden for a bit. And I don't know what he made a transition into. Maybe it was 2K, a little bit of 2K, but eventually he grew out, and now he's very very successful, has multiple channels and does a lot. And he has a Discord community called the Ninja Membership. You're gonna hear us refer to that a couple times. So that's what that is. But old school, you don't pop in very often in the Discord. Not too often.
Man, I used to be like
Yeah.
insanely active in the Discord,
Mm-hmm.
but work lately, man, I've been
Yeah, of course.
been swamped, bro.
Yes.
But nah, like no one's ever really like seen me outside of like the Discord picture.
There it is. Clickbait. That's my title.
Yeah.
We got him.
Right. What was I gonna say?
Old school face review.
What's the first time? I felt like the first time we talked or like played together was in that Scribble game. Was that you in there that one night?
Yeah,
There it
that was
is.
the first time I played with Lozano.
Yeah.
Cheeto drawing horrible pictures.
Man, we were playing Scribble.io. That was like the online browser game. That was the first time I was kind of talking to old school, and this is the most I'm probably gonna. This is now gonna be the most time I spent talking with old school.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and that's gonna happen a lot because I don't know. This is a new thing I'm doing, man. I'm gonna have a lot of new people who I don't really like have one-on-one time, and it's gonna be fun. Hopefully, I can get some nice stories out of people and just have some nice memories. Chonk, we met
Trent, right?
through Trent. What's I don't know because go ahead.
Because I thought it was like Trent. I played with Trent, Evan, and Cheeto, and then Trent decided to add me to your guys' little private call you guys had outside of the Ninja membership, and then that's how I thought I met you.
Dang. Okay. See, I don't know if that was before because I know I came to your stream once. I don't know if that was before or afterwards because I said hello to you and you were, I think in your dorm or
from the content creator course.
Yeah.
That might have been before.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think we just occasionally talk to each other in
Yes,
streams.
we did. Yeah. We were just talking to each other.
Ball out, Fortnite.
Right. That's how it started. And then we just started like playing like just a lot more, I guess, on Fortnite.
It was after the first Fortnite tournament. You asked me to be your partner.
Ah, okay. That's crazy. See, I don't
friend
remember.
wasn't gonna play in it anymore.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just started practicing all the time and playing together. And
then it just became like that. Got you.
The deadly duo.
Not in the tournaments.
not
Y'all was doing good in the tournaments.
Which one?
I want to say like maybe the first couple of them. Y'all was doing pretty good.
Nah, I think we got first round bounce in every Fortnite tournament besides the one where with the Rainbow Six mode. I'm pretty sure we got first round bounced.
It might have been solo performance. Dang, bro.
I think we won like one total round because that was when Lozano had the curse. The
curse for no reason. Old school, of course, old school remember that.
I remember, bro.
I don't got this curse on me.
Yeah, we didn't clap.
We getting heck of clapped, yeah.
Bad luck. We was just land tilted. Like the crazy thing was too, like we be practicing right for like we do duo squads and practice and land tilted, and then we would drop like 25 kills, 27 kills.
Yeah, y'all was killing.
Crazy games, yeah. And then the tournament, 1 kill and then we die. and just
Right.
get clapped every time.
Bro,
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
It was
Just
cause
put it on
embarrassing.
you.
we would stream, you know, like before, afterwards, days before, and we would do fine. Like, of course, we would have a couple games where it's just bad luck, and I mean that can happen still in tournaments.
Majority games though, we were dropping like 15 plus
Yeah,
kills.
we were pretty good, and it's just Showtime choke. I don't know. At least for duo performances, because I participate in some
But I
solos.
always felt like the people we ran into were really
Yeah.
good. Like in the tournament,
Yeah.
like we died to like, at the time Skull Trooper was really rare, and if someone had it, usually they're really good. Like every time I kept dying to like
Mhm.
Skull Troopers and stuff like that, and I was like, oh man, this sucks. But like
The
when we would
worst
do like
possible
off
luck.
stream, I would be killing all the bots and just be easy
Yeah, we
killings.
would have some nice games. Old school. What were some games you played that were like your
Man,
favorite?
I
Favorite?
played. Oh, favorites. Ooh,
Yeah.
like maybe from back, like the OG Assassin's Creed, like
Mm-hmm.
the first Assassin's Creed. Um, I'm a huge Dark Souls person,
Right.
So you into
so
like the solo player games, like
I was all solo games, and then like multiplayer games was like maybe fighting games. I
not
played
like
like a little
Madden?
bit of Halo, Madden, Halo. Funny story about Madden. Um, like I was a dev on Madden
Oh snap!
14 and 25. Um, and legitimately like couldn't play Madden anymore after that. Like I just like did not want to look at Madden anymore.
Lost the love
Didn't
for the
want,
game.
bro. I just couldn't do it. Like
Dang.
I worked with EA for like 2.5 years and watched NCAA die. I watched live come back. Um, I watched like The Sims, that online Sims crash and
Oh
burn.
no.
Like
Yeah.
the Simpsons game, like the mobile game. I worked on a lot of that stuff, but Madden was like my primary game, and I was just so done with Madden after a while, bro. Like when we ported it over to like the new consoles and stuff, I just
Yeah.
started to see how lazy EA was with games,
Dang.
and like how they rushed out when the Xbox One and the PS4 dropped. Um, it was so hectic because nothing worked. Like we couldn't just copy and paste it no more. Like we had to redo the whole game,
Mm-hmm.
and even then, like they was taking shortcuts, day one patches. Like I was like, dude, I can't deal with this, man. It was fun, but
Yeah.
it was like, bro, y'all ruining video games for me. I want to go to 2K, bro. Like
That's
I really wanted to go work
crazy.
with 2K. Like my lead director, like the dude that was over Madden. I don't know if he's still over it, but he legit like EA stole him from 2K. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and he to every day he would be like, I hate EA games. He was like, I hate it, but I get paid a lot, so I love it.
Right.
I was like, dude. He's like, if I had a choice, I'd go back to 2K. But favorite games would be like Assassin's Creed, Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Um, I used to love Gears. I used to love Gears.
Yeah, old school.
You gonna get the new one?
Used to. Oh
I
my.
got I got all the I haven't played them in years, bro. I
True. True.
have when I bought my Xbox, I got like all 5 Gears or whatever, like the new ones
Yeah.
and like the old ones on digital copy. Um, my Xbox is a Gears Xbox, but
Bet.
I
So you gonna
ran out
get
of
the new
people to
one?
play with. I might just because I still like
Gotta
Gears, but I just
dabble in
haven't
it,
played it.
man.
I got a homeboy
Lozano
that
is
streams Gears.
I know excited for it.
Yeah.
Really,
I'm a gearhead.
I lost the story. I don't even remember how the story goes
Lost,
now. Like
bro. It's like
I don't remember. I don't know what's going on
the
no more.
best
Like I
part,
tried.
dude.
That's what I did like about it was the story.
So you didn't play 4?
I played all of them,
Oh, you did?
but I haven't. I played a little bit of four. Four was
Okay.
like four was
Did
the
you beat
newest
the
one, right?
story for that one?
I think I only beat one, two, and three, if I remember correctly, because I think three was like no spoilers, but
Shoot. I
I
mean,
think
that game
old
hit get
boy's
old, bro.
wife.
I know. I
That's
mean, if you're still looking
too.
forward to looking into that game,
Yeah. Which one was the main dude when his wife Like it's
That's 2.
like where you find her. Okay, so that's 2. I
Yeah.
can't remember 3. I can't
3
remember 3.
3 was like they were like savage mode, I guess. I don't know, cuz like they ripped off like all their armors. They were sleeveless. Everyone was kind of sleeveless.
Oh yeah. I kind
Dom
of
grew
remember
a
that one.
crazy
Is that the one with the
beard.
football stadium? That's the one with the football
Yeah.
stadium and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I used to have a group of dudes. We'd go we like online playing gears. Like it was
Yeah.
deep. I was in it, and then I just slowly like faded out of gears.
All right. Okay, going back to the EA stuff. So how did that come about? How did you even get
Honestly,
into there?
like it's crazy because I don't have any degrees for any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Just relative like computer incline, I guess that's what you could say.
Okay.
Um, and I know how to do all the stuff. And a friend of mine actually was already working with EA, and they was just when I lived in Louisiana, they opened a new office in Baton Rouge, and they was just looking for people. Like they was like, look, we'll pull you on if anything. We can put you in like a low position, um, just to start out because they needed bodies basically.
Yeah.
And I was working over there for a little while, and then they realized like you know a little bit more than majority of people. So if you want, you can start trying to get into this line of it, um, and a little bit of development and stuff. Because
Mhm.
when I started working at EA, I was working on NCAA, and um, and I was doing real good. So they pushed me up to Madden because Madden was the bigger project, and little did we know NCAA was dying. So
Mhm.
like they pulled as many good people off of NCAA as they could and stuck them on Madden. And so then when I went to Madden, I was a core game developer, like the mechanics,
Yeah.
and uh, just went from there.
That's cool, man.
But it was it was tedious, and like the worst part was when the new consoles came out because nobody had like break time. Like there was no time
Yeah.
to stop and do
What was
nothing.
like the pay like? You getting paid a
It
lot?
was pretty decent. It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
It wasn't like insane amounts. Like I said, my boss was getting dumb money, but he's like the main person over Madden. Um, but devs, I mean, they don't get paid a ton. Like the big devs get paid a lot out there in Florida, because that's where like our big office was
Is
in
that the
Florida.
HQ in Florida?
That's kind of like it.
Okay.
That's at least EA's Madden's HQ,
Got you.
um, out there in Tiburon and stuff, and they get paid a ton because those are the dudes that like write it from nothing,
Mhm.
and they send it to us, and we like redo it and fix whatever needs to be fixed and like fine tune it. But those are the dudes that's like legally not allowed to play Madden, like
Wow.
by NDAs and whatnot. Yeah, because they know how
Hey.
the game works too good. Like
Wow.
it was when they would come out to our office, they'd be like, they could just play with us because we technically like working on it, and those dudes would shut anything down. Like you try any kind of play, they was like, nah, that's never gonna work. Like what you mean? It's easy. And they're like, okay, and then just shut it down before you even try it.
Wow. Right on.
But that's why they couldn't play.
Okay. So that was um so during high school, was that kind of something you were looking at, like possibly, or no, not at all? Wow.
I, that was nothing, nowhere on my radar.
Dang.
Um,
Okay.
like it was a legitimately like a random thing, and I was like, man, I like video games.
Mm,
I go work with him with EA and see what's up. And
cool.
then it came up being pretty cool, but like I say, Madden is I haven't touched Madden since 25.
Dang.
Feel that.
Yeah,
I bought the last Madden, but I don't really play it that much.
and that's what
Same.
I found out is a lot of people do is it just doesn't like it's a cool thing at first, and then it just slowly disappears. Like,
I feel like it
and
takes
that's how they
advantage of all the hype leading up for like football season coming, and then the moment like the hype's done, it's just the
it's
game's done.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
like it blew my mind when I started realizing like how much like so we legitimately stopped working on 14, I think. no, 13. I think it was 13, then 25, and then 14. And we legit stopped working on that one, and it was not done. Like it was just
Wow.
unfinished. We was like, yo, this can't come out because it's a set date. It's like this can't come out, and it was like it'll come out. It was like how? It's like we'll just patch it
Oh.
before, and then that's all we do. Every day, every time, it's a patch every time. If you didn't
Yeah.
download that patch, it would never work. So it was mind blowing. Like they was just worried about deadlines, not making a good game.
Yeah,
So
I think that's maybe, I was gonna say most games, but I guess that's how
it's
probably most
EA.
companies work. Oh, okay, just okay.
I
Yeah.
think it's EA, man.
Okay.
Like, cause like I said, my main the boss over like everything. He with 2K, he was like, no, 2K like wanted to make a good game.
Mm-hmm.
2K was going out to be the best basketball game, and then that's when they brought back Live because they was like, we got to take that from 2K. Like if we could take
Yeah.
this from 2K, 2K wouldn't have much because they
Okay.
don't make much. But I think that was around the time they came out with Evolve. I think that was around about that time.
Yeah, man. I wish I stayed like alive or
You
like it
played that
just.
game?
I
I never played
did.
it.
I played
It
it.
was fun.
I did enjoy
It
it.
was real fun.
Yeah.
That Mav made videos with that one, right?
He. I don't
I
even
don't know.
remember, but
Wait,
I just.
that's the one where there's one big monster, right? And then
Hmm.
there's four other people trying to.
Yeah, the hunters.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made
Yeah.
at least one video of it.
Oh yeah.
man. That died like so fast.
Because nobody was looking for it. Like
Right.
everybody was like, "Where 2K at?" Like where the basketball game at, man?
Yeah.
So it was hard for 2K to do anything besides basketball.
Mm, crazy.
So
Yeah. So we'll shift over to you, Chon. We'll give you some airtime. So coming out of high school, did you have anything you wanted
Like a plan?
to do? Yeah. Any interests in anything?
Nah.
Okay.
I was boxing at the time.
Yeah.
And then I was fighting and stuff. I was getting sponsored by a coach, so he was training me for free. I was a high school kid, so I didn't have any money. And
Mm-hmm.
then he got hired by a pro boxer. So then there was that. He moved
Yeah.
out of the state, and I lost my coaching. So then I was like, well, what am I gonna do now? So then I went to junior college to play football, and then I was kind of doing really bad in my classes though.
Yep.
So then like that fell out, and then I just worked for like a year at Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
I was pulling the lunk alarms.
Wow.
I was working at one of those gyms. That's where I met my girlfriend. Well, my girlfriend and me went to high school together, but we
Yeah.
didn't ever really talk until we worked together. But yeah. So then I worked at Planet Fitness for a while, and then after that I went back to school again, and then that's how I ended up at St. Mary. I got a scholarship for football, transferring out of my JUCO. But then I went this last semester to school, got like a 3.5 GPA, was on the dean's list, and everything was cool, but I just didn't feel very invested in it.
Yeah.
Like when it came to school and football, because I got hurt and I had the red shirt this last year. So then I was just like, man, I don't feel like I could do this anymore. And then I
Mm-hmm.
just quit. Now I just stream all the
Yes.
time. Moved back to California. Kansas sucks. I don't know if you ever been to Kansas before. Well, I
Yes.
mean, Lozano used to that weather. He was in Minnesota, so
Yeah,
I can't deal with the cold weather like that.
it's tough.
what they got in Kansas,
What do you mean, like to do or
like
like
to
weather?
do, yeah.
The most popular thing around us was a military prison. It's where Mike Vick was at when. Or like you ever watch American Sniper? You ever watch American Sniper?
Yeah.
Before he snipes at the little kid or whatever, or like he's aiming at the little kid, the dude goes, "Oh, if you mess up, you'll end up in Leavenworth." That's where I was at, Leavenworth, Kansas.
How?
It's like the most
Dang.
famous military prison, and that's about it, man. It's just a small town. Like the most prideful thing they got there is like the prison and like Walmart, 24-hour Walmart.
Yeah.
There's just bars and casinos, I guess, but
Yeah, in
it's
those
boring.
states, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I could speak on every state or not every state, but the states that are kind of like the Midwest.
Midwest.
You gotta be close to their major cities. I'm
I had a
feeling.
teammate from Louisiana. Everyone calls him 225. I guess that's because it's area code or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
code out here.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
That's what, but I don't know. I can't deal with the cold. Before I went out there, like the coldest weather I've been in is like 40, and then when I went out there, the very first month it was like 0 or below, snow, like ice on my windows and stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
have a scraper either, so I had to use the debit card. Like it was rough.
those
Man.
are
That
some
was a
brutal
rough time.
winters, man.
Yeah.
When you get the
They said it was
zeros.
like the coldest winter in like 10 years for the first winter I was out there. Like
Yeah.
That's how it go.
I was dying.
Yeah. Also, you never experienced like that, huh?
Man, I lived in New York for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So you had like snow and stuff, right?
Yeah, dude, it was bad. Like, and it seemed like like I lived out there when they had a real bad blizzard.
When was
And
that?
my
What year
mind
was
was
that?
blown. That was 09,
09? Okay.
08, 09, like around that time.
Got you.
My mind was blown, dude. Like I've never seen that much snow in my life. Like
You never get so homesick until you get like that's how I felt. As soon as it started freezing, I was like, I miss being able to walk outside. Like I can walk outside right now, short sleeve shirt on, I'll be fine. But out there, I feel like I'm getting frostbite.
I'm talking like November to February. That's when you're still able to do that.
I feel like right now it's like 60. Right? If I walk outside, it's like 60.
Yeah, snow blew my mind, dude. Like knee-high snow, that was normal for everybody.
But actually, right now, back to the fighting. My friend, he's an amateur MMA fighter. He's like going to be, and he hit me up because he knew I used to do boxing for a while, and then he hit me up to start training him for striking, and then he wants me to like, if everything goes through, because a lot of times MMA fights, amateur fights, since they don't get paid, they like fall out. Like I had to schedule an MMA fight, and it falls out because you're not getting paid, so there's no obligation. Like if you just back out, it doesn't go against your record or anything. It doesn't matter. So like as long as everything goes right, I'm supposed to be in his corner for his fight on the 20th. And that'll be cool.
There it is. Okay.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Like if he gets a cut.
Oh, you have to do that?
Oh, for real, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be his corner man.
They really gonna have you? You gonna mess that boy up?
Nah, what the heck?
Watch the YouTube videos. All right.
I'm coaching him.
Cause you can't get hit. You don't let the face get hit.
Wiki how on how to be a cut man. That's all.
All right.
I had to go buy a stool too, the little stool that they sit on.
Wow. This guy. Dang. I would come just to watch you do that. See how you do it.
I'm gonna have my girl like record it. If it does happen, my girl's gonna.
There it is. Okay. Okay. Now,
that'd be something.
For people who don't know, I guess, I mean, this episode is really going to be based around fitness stuff or stuff like that, and we'll go ahead and get into that. Now thinking, I don't even know what I was going to ask about all this stuff, but let's see, old school. When you left your EA job, did you know how soon did you get into your trainer stuff?
After I left EA, it was maybe like a year and a half.
Okay.
Because I moved back out to Dallas. I left Louisiana. I moved to Dallas, and then I left Dallas and went to New York, and then I went back to Louisiana, and now I'm back in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So the second Louisiana time was when I worked with EA. But it was a minute, man. Like I didn't plan on becoming a trainer or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of something. I started back working out, and I was like, I mean, I could get paid to work out, so why not?
There it is.
I started working at the gym.
Right on.
I just go to the gym all day.
Feel that all day, God. Right, because you there. All right. So, Chonk, you work out a lot, would you say?
Yeah, 6 days a week.
Got you. Now, when did you start that routine, or when did you notice yourself like really just pushing yourself to have like a goal of just being the best you could be, I guess, fit wise?
Okay, well, I was like on and off a lot. Like, okay, because when you box, you want to cut down weight, so then you don't really weight lift and stuff. You just like jump rope and all that stuff. And then whenever I was playing football in college, I like got really big or like big for me. And then so that's when I would do it. But then like when I got hurt, I took honestly like 6 to like 8 months off. Like it was just not working out at all. So I got like extremely skinny. Like I went from like almost 160 pounds down to like 138.
Yeah.
And then like now I just started again like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I'm back up to like 156, 157.
Got
So
you.
What's your like normal body weight without working out?
when I don't work out, it's like probably 140, 138, 140.
Yeah.
I like a really like slim body build, but like the heaviest I've ever been is 162. So
Dang.
yeah, that's like
Mhm.
the heaviest. I maxed out 315 on bench with that, and I
That's
was like
good at
160 pounds.
160.
Yeah,
That's real good.
All right. Okay.
I've always been really strong for like my size, but like
Mm.
I've always been really small.
I mean, shit, if
Right.
you could be big and strong, you ain't got to be like massive.
Yeah, it's just always like suck being so small in football because like yeah, big
Mhm.
dudes 220 running at you with the ball. Get ran over.
I tried to do football when I came out here, and it was like
In
everybody's
Texas.
massive in Texas, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
bet.
was like, yo, y'all gonna kill me, dude. I was like, no, I'm out. I'm out.
Just stick to training soccer moms and
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
what's
that's
that?
it, man.
Oh, what's
I take the soccer moms and the high school kids that want to get
yeah.
big.
Oh
I take them.
no.
Hopefully you get lucky, train like the next whoever.
Somebody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ex Ty Green or something like. And he remembers me.
Mm-hmm.
How about you,
Pulls me
Lozano?
up.
Break down your fitness journey,
My fitness
Lozano.
journey. Well, let's see. During high school, I was always doing sports, so it was just easy for me to stay in shape because I like doing sports. I did it every year. Never really played a sport during the fall season. It was just always winter and spring. Um, I gotta say my weight through all of high school always had to be like at least maybe we'll say the first 2 years I was probably around like 160 at 5'11", and then senior year, I want to say maybe like I got up to maybe like 175, and this is not really even working out. I guess I was just growing, I guess, or something. I mean, we
Yeah.
would work out just a little bit during because I did track and lacrosse, and I mean for track, I mean we're not lifting weights like ever. Maybe there was like 3 days, like a
You get hit in the
season.
face with a stick.
What?
With
Oh
lacrosse,
no no no!
bro?
Yo, what's
Like,
that
Oh,
thing called,
hang on.
bro?
I was
What's
going
that
to
thing
try.
called?
Literally, it's called a stick. It's just your stick.
Really?
Yeah, but for
Oh,
yeah
they
for
had a
track
fancy
though,
name.
yeah.
nah, not even. Yeah, like 3 days a season probably for track we would go in, and of course we're not trying to lift. I mean, there's no point lifting our upper body. I don't think we ever did. You don't want to go too crazy on your legs because, you don't want to do. Hang on. So
Burn out.
yes, I gotta tell you, have any of you like pulled a hamstring before? You have?
Oh, I ain't never
Alright.
pulled
Dang,
it.
old school. So I
Mhm.
think this was my senior year, and this is winter track is outdoor track. We didn't have like, I mean, I don't know if schools ever did, but we didn't like an indoor track. We didn't, so we would run outside still, or we would run in like inside the school. It was just one day we were running inside the school. We went to this one building that we had because it had like a nice decent long hallway, and we were just doing like sprints down there, and it was my turn, and I went up and I started sprinting like doing the thing, and towards the end of it I pulled a hamstring, and this was the first time I ever pulled it. I got so scared because like you
Start crying?
legit no I was like what the heck, because I'm running and
No, he wasn't crying. He
then
wasn't crying.
I gotta hop. I'm like, bro, I legit can't run. Like something is happening in my leg. What is
Bro,
happening? Yeah, it was.
my leg.
I was so shocked. I'm like, bro, what is? And then I don't know how long it took for me to. John, how long did
Usually takes like 2 to 3 weeks.
really? Oh
Usually.
my god.
When it's like a serious pull, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, then I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
mine
all.
wasn't serious, I guess, because there ain't no way I was out for that long. I think I was still, I was still ready by the next meet, I think, But
Because like, okay, you could like wait like a week, and then
yeah,
a lot of times you'll feel like, oh, I'm fine, but then you'll just re-pull it and re-aggravate it. So you usually have to wait like a little bit
yeah,
longer to
that's
like
what. Yeah, I
get
think
really
that's what I
bad.
did then because I guess like the next 2 days, I guess, because we would warm up outside and like just even like jogging a little bit, like I was just so stiff, like, and like my coach saw it, so I guess I got rested a little bit, but like
Yeah.
maybe like 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, I pulled it again, but in the other leg this time. And I'm like, what? Like I never
Yo,
Were you
happened.
not hydrated or what, man?
I
Like
don't
you ain't
freaking
drinking enough water,
know.
yeah.
catching
I
some
pro
bad
I
cramps.
don't
Drinking
know, fam.
Gatorade all
Yeah.
day.
Dude, I was scared. I'm like, what is happening to me? Like what? And it was
What events did you run?
I ran indoor track. So if I remember,
You did what? The 4x1? The
I'll get into that. I think the track is like cut in half indoors. So it was like a 200-meter lap. So the events I ran was like the 500, sometimes the 800. Now that's kind of heading into long distance runners. I was in that very like, I was in that in the middle spot because like I
you were
wasn't
taller?
no for like speed, like I was fast, but I wasn't like the sprinter speed fast. And then I had decent stamina, but I did not have the freaking tall, skinny white guy stamina. These dudes who be running the 1 miles,
Cross
the
country
2
runners.
miles, the cross
They hit
country.
like
Yes.
they do like the little bounce.
So
you
I
know,
was
yeah.
I was in there. I was stuck in that little in between spot. So like it really depended on the heat in my 800 races if I would perform well. But I didn't run that too many. I think I ran that my first two years. Majority of the time. Go ahead.
I did an 8th grade track meet, and I had really bad anxiety for like I just didn't
Really?
want to trip. That was like the thing that I was like so scared of, like running on the track and everyone's watching, and then you just. I feel
Only,
like that was
bro, running, just running. I never had that fear. I think that would be hard to do. But
what I
listen,
did.
the fear in that has to be hurdles because we a couple meets we had like just one person who would just either stumble, kind of recover, but it's still embarrassing. And then we had one, I think it had to be a girls race, and she like tripped up badly on her hurdle and she just fell. It was so
Man.
bad.
I could never.
Yeah.
Just walk off the track, bro. Just walk
Yeah,
off.
So
just walk it off. Just.
that's sad.
Yeesh.
And it was like the second hurdle, and like it was like the sprint race hurdle. So like she still had like 2 more hurdles to do or
Oh, man.
something. I did the 800 sometimes, and then I even did the mile. They put me in the mile races
Ooh.
just because I was in that in between spot. Yeah, that was, man. It wasn't. It was good and bad. I mean, like I said, I'm in that in between spot,
Were you
depending on
in,
my
like,
heat.
First place when you were racing and stuff, or
I want to say I did, but that didn't happen until like senior year. Um, I want to say I won. I know at least I won one 500-meter race. That was a pretty good moment, but no, I don't think I ever really won. I always came maybe a couple times top. I'm just gonna say top 5. And in the heat, I guess we typically had like 8. So at least I'm finishing in
yeah,
the
it's a
first half.
person.
Couple times top 5, maybe like one's top 3. That would be second or third place. Because I just won once, I think, but yeah.
What's your proudest moment?
Yeah, it was good
Also,
winning.
did you play offense and wait? Does lacrosse have like offense and defense?
Yes,
or is it
it's
just
kind of like
kinda you
soccer.
run around, or
Kind of like soccer.
what
You
do you
have your
play?
defensive
Was it
men.
offense or
I was midfielder. You have your defenders, midfielders, and then your attack.
so you
Oh, so
scored, right?
it's really like soccer.
So you scored goals, or
I scored 1 goal my entire high school career, bro. I scored once my entire high school career. Yes, I think. I'm trying to think, because my first
you
2
have a
years was on
celebration?
JV. No, I did not. And then junior year,
Macaroni.
senior year, I was on varsity.
Ronaldo.
I don't even know when I scored. It had to be senior year. I scored. I think it was listen, okay, I don't know. It was either junior year or senior year I scored my first goal. And then I want to say, I think it was the first game. It was the first game I scored in of the season. And I think they shot, like they had a shot on goal. Our goalie kind of scooped it up. Somehow the ball gets to me, around midfield. I pick it up, I scoop it, and I'm just running towards the dang goal. And I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking. I forget the whole situation, but I'm like, okay, I'm just going to the net, and I'm running, and I guess I trip. Something happens. Either they made me they tripped me, or I just fell. I fell while shooting, and I guess it just hopped in. Yes, like the ball either just. There's no way I shot it. Yes, that was my only goal. There was no way I shot it legit, and it just went past the goalie. I think. Because I didn't even see it. Yes, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see my own goal. And I think all my teammates were just telling me like it bounced in. Somehow it just got past the goalie. Somehow.
I wonder if he was laughing that you fell.
I don't know.
He noticed the ball was humming past him and he was like,
I don't know if I got knocked off balance and then I eventually fell. I don't know,
dude. There's no film of it or anything?
Not really, because I try to go past, because it didn't. Our lacrosse program was just absolutely terrible. So it wasn't until my senior year we kind of started using Huddle, or even having a decent camera person. Yeah.
Wow.
I try to find the videos. I'll look again after this to see if they're around somewhere. But yeah, that was my first goal, and I think I recorded one assist as well. But that was in playoffs. No, I got popped. I'll tell you what, I got hit. But here's the thing, man. Every time I got hit, bro, I'm like, just get up right away. I think that is the best you can do to just decrease the humiliation. Just get up right away and act
real quick,
yes.
Me,
Every single
the longer you stay down.
Yes. I think it happened a couple times throughout senior year. No, fam, I had to get up. All right, you got me, bro.
Because I was like, man, I don't want to look up in the crowd, see my brother and my family laughing at me.
Dude.
I just laid there thinking about it, how it's gonna be.
Dude, but yeah, that was it for my. Okay, well, dang, that was freaking all of high school. So then graduating, so I graduated 2015. And then the following fall, I did enroll into a school, Johnson & Wales University. I lived on campus. And then my activity level was kind of mild. I would still, I worked out a little bit throughout the year. And then at least a friend or two friends of mine, we would kind of go to the gym every now and then to play basketball. That was that. And then after that year, that's kind of when I stopped doing anything physical, because I just always had sports. That was just easy, something to do. And since I was out, I didn't really do much. And then I guess that's kind of when I got up to pushing 180, I guess. I got to 180. And then it wasn't until, let's see, maybe the end of 2017, early 2018, is when I probably got around 200 at 5'11". And that might, yeah. And that might not be, would you consider that bad, old school, or no? Because to me, I don't think that's bad if it was the right, if you had right muscle, the fat. Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
It depends.
If you're not working out, 200 5'11", kind of, you got a little meat on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
you chunky.
Yeah, you little.
And it was in the belly area, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I felt like it definitely had to hit the face. And I was like, dang, bro, this is the most I've ever weighed. And right now, last time I checked, I weigh 185 right now. And
so yeah, it's probably not the worst weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But man, I was sad.
Now, right?
I have. week 2 currently of going back.
Nice.
But yeah, I was like, dang, this is, I feel awful. So then my ex and I, we made it kind of like a New Year's resolution to go to the gym. That lasted maybe like 3 months, but I mean, it felt good. Like, I think I did cut down the weight a little bit, and I mean, I felt better, so that was good. But yeah, we kind of did stop, but I would still like go every couple of days. It was no set schedule. It's just if I wanted to, and
Just felt like it.
yeah, then I would. That was kind of my schedule through the rest of 2018. At least I think it was 2018. Yeah, that was my stuff. Um, always have skinny arms, right? That was my gist.
What's like
I was kind of, huh?
What's your goals now? Like,
My
you
goals
go
now.
weight, like.
I really don't have a goal weight. I just want to. I feel like as long as I'm just in the gym, just doing something, being like healthy, because
Just want to be active.
yes, because especially since what I want to do is, I want to play video games. I want to be a streamer, create content like that. Gamers, we really put ourselves. If you don't make health a priority, because we are sitting a lot, at least like
At least like 8 hours a day.
yes, 8 hours, like let's see, a third of our day we are just in the house, not really doing anything. So gamers really gotta, if any little time that we gotta use that to stay healthy the best we can.
Yeah.
That's, but no, yeah, right now, I have like just like belly fat, I guess, because I mean I want to get rid of it. I do want a flat stomach, even though I still consider myself skinny.
Arms,
Yeah,
right?
my arms, I do want to get them like buffer or I don't know what I assume there's different meanings behind
Like,
what you say.
like mass, like just like bulky,
Just trying
like
to get
Dude,
fit.
that's what. Yes,
or,
yes.
or
Like,
you trying to get
like
it like where if you flex, you have the little ball and everything.
I just want to look bigger. That's kind of what I want to do, because if you like, if I take my shirt off and you just see my upper body, like my arms, I
Lozano
feel like they
skinny
look
fat.
skinny. Yeah, like they look skinny because all of my stuff is like in the mid area
Yeah.
and a little bit, like the chest. And yeah, I just want to get the arms just a little bit
You just
bigger.
trying to tone up and
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to be
just
like
trying to shape
proportionate,
up,
like.
tone up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's my goals currently. Um
It's funny because I think all of us are like slim dudes from
mhm.
Yeah.
day one, basically.
Mhm.
And like it's so hard for I get all the time like, oh man, you can eat whatever you want and you don't gain any weight and this and it. It's like this. That's not what I want though. Like
Mhm.
I want to
I
gain the
want to
weight.
gain weight. Yeah, I
That's why
want to
I'm
gain
eating.
Yeah.
the good weight. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to. It's a curse. It's a gift and a
That
curse. Like,
Yeah.
metabolism, that was me during high school. Like I would not gain.
bro,
I could eat so much and
go
just not
somewhere.
gain anything.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, like, okay, yeah, it's really hard, like, if you're like a fat person losing weight, but like, it's
Mm,
just as hard for a skinny person to gain weight. Like, you have
yeah,
to eat to the point where like you're uncomfortable, like you're
yeah.
when you're losing weight and stuff,
Mhm.
and it sucks. Which
Right.
I
supplements
remember.
help and stuff like that.
I
Okay.
remember when I first started working out years ago, and like I was just eating whatever I could. Like if I can find it, I'm eating it. And
Yeah.
like legitimately like was on like a good 8,000 calorie diet like daily, just eating. And I had like eaten breakfast and went to the gym and was still like really full, like didn't
Mhm.
digest any food and was doing sit ups and everything and got up and was
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
like wait a minute
Yeah.
and just
oh,
had to
you had
take
that
that back
second
down.
serving. Yeah, that second
Oh man,
serving.
the doubled up, yeah, the double up.
Yeah.
Dude, it was bad. I was like, dude, I'm eating way too much and
Mhm.
just stuffing myself, bro, because I'm trying to get big and just
What are
all
you
bad.
at now?
Weight wise,
Hmm.
I'm at 182,
Okay.
At what height?
like 5'10".
Ooh.
That's pretty
Like
good.
I'm trying to like, and it's crazy because like my goal weight was 180. It was like 180, 185, and it was bad because like when I started working out, I always wanted to be, you know who Randy Orton is,
Oh
like
yeah.
pro wrestler. I wanted Randy Orton's body shape because Randy Orton's like 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, is he? Okay.
I think. He's either like 5'10" or 6 foot, like somewhere in that bubble. But he weighs like 190.
Right.
And I was like, yo, that's 190? I was like, I want that. And then got up to 180 and wasn't what I wanted. And I was
Yeah.
like I thought 180 was gonna be massive. And I was like, oh man, when this is it.
Trying to get like
And
LeRon Landry.
I was nah, not that big, man.
Oh,
Arms
jeez.
bigger than your
That's
head.
he's
Nah,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to be functional big, you know.
He got in trouble for PEDs though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I mean,
kind
a
of
lot of them,
figured. Yeah, big.
yeah, a lot of dudes. At a certain point, it's just like blatantly obvious. Like,
All right. Um.
so I don't know. I don't know where my goal is now.
Yeah, me
Like, I
either.
don't know. It's tough.
Mine's
Mm-hmm.
165. Or even if I got 163, I'd be happy. Just beat my record. That's my goal.
Right.
But when I
That
did get
weight.
that heavy, it was like a lot of bad weight. It was like
Yeah.
I felt
Damn.
really heavy all the time,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
groggy all the time from eating, like what you were saying.
All that stuff just sitting on you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like the bad stuff. The bad stuff sits on you even
Get the
longer.
meat sweats. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
That's the thing, dude. People
Jeez.
don't realize it until they start doing it. It's like, bro, this is not easy.
Right. So
Maintaining it is even hard, though.
okay. You said you take on clients and you train them, or is that what you said? Okay. Uh, what do you? So do you get like heavier clients who want to lose weight, or do you feel you get more
Yeah.
clients who want to just like get like bulky or physical? Which one do you see more?
I don't get a lot of really big clients.
Okay.
Um, my main thing I get a lot of is, I mean, obviously the thing I get the most of is like people who want to like lose belly fat and
Yes.
get in better shape. That's the given.
Got you.
And those are the people who are ready to pay for training.
Yeah.
Um, or the people who just don't really know what to do, but they'll pay somebody else to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Um, but like I get a decent amount of heavier customers.
Yes.
But the downside to like the heavy customers I get is I lose a lot of heavy customers.
Like they don't. It's harder for them to stay committed.
They don't stick with it, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I feel that makes
and
sense.
it sucks because um, you could see that they really want to do it. Like you could see they want to commit, and even with like the bigger customers, I don't go 150% in with them because it's like I'm gonna break you if I do that, you know. So
Yeah.
um, even like the beginning parts of it, I think the longest I got one guy now. He's lost 65 pounds,
Right.
um, and what was he? I think he was a little bit over 300.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like around two something now, but he's been like my longest one. Um,
How long has
like
that been?
he's been with me for about 9 months now,
Okay.
5 pounds,
and
9 months. That's pretty good.
he's been all on it, dude. Like he's 110% committed. Um, but like average for those type of people is like maybe 3 months.
Okay.
And like they don't. I always gotta talk to them. I always gotta like remind them what to do. They don't stay on it, and eventually they just disappear. You know, it's like they
I
just
feel
don't
like I
come
have
back.
that problem with a lot of like skinny people. Like the people that hit me up like, "Oh, I know you work out a lot." Like, "Oh,
I
how
get a
would you
couple
help
of
me?"
skinny people like that.
Cause like it's either I'm either telling them what to do all the time or they don't really care because like so say they don't go for like a week. It's not like they
Hmm.
get fat. Like they just
Nah,
chilling anyway. They still kind of look decently the same.
they're decent. Yeah,
Yeah, so then they
Yeah.
don't really care that they miss
yeah.
and then it kind of like sets back everything though. So
It's
Mm-hmm.
like when they don't see the progress, and they don't see any like negatives. So it's like I'm good. I could skip 2 weeks, and then I could skip another week, and
yeah.
And next thing you know, everything they did like a month ago is
Or a
gone
big
now.
thing that discourages them is like, say you bench, like
Mm,
they don't like benching in front of the gym because they
yeah,
can't do a
yeah,
lot of weight. They can only do
yeah,
like 20s, 25s.
yeah. It was so bad. Like I saw this one little kid. He's probably like 18, 19,
Mm.
and I was doing my workout. Like I work out. This is normally around the time I work out because I'm off now. But I'm working out, and the gym's not really that busy now. Um, and I mean a little skinny guy, like maybe like a buck 20,
Oof.
maybe. And he's on the bench, flat bench, and he's loaded up with 135 on it, right? And I'm like, this little dude's gonna die under this weight. Like I'm about to see, and I'm in the mirror. I can see through the mirror, right? So I'm looking this way, but he's behind me,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to watch this dude die. And he unracks it and comes down, and then like can't get it off his chest, dude.
What the
And
heck?
eventually like squirms from underneath it,
You
and
didn't run
like,
and pick it up for the kid?
bro, it was too late. I
Man,
was stuck. I
old
was like, oh my
school.
god, this
Old
dude
school
is
just
dying.
This dude
watched it
old
I
happen.
school.
was like, oh, this dude's dying. I was like, this dude's about to die. I was twisted between like whether I should pull my phone out or
Oh,
like
wow.
maybe he
Oh,
got
old
it.
school.
Like I
Savage
don't know.
again. Savage.
Yeah. And so he got it off of him, right? Because
Yeah.
he didn't put the clamps on it. And
So
then
what,
I
he just went like
legitimately,
boom, boom.
yeah, he just rolled it over off him.
Okay.
Wow.
And then I saw him like he put the bar back up, he fixed the plates, and he got his phone in his bottle and like walked smooth out the gym. Like he was gone.
You ever see him
I was
again?
like, nope, never
Yo.
seen him again. I was like, he is never picking up weights in his life ever again, dude.
Wow, dude.
I was like, man, but that's the discouraging. Like he came in with something in his mind, and he's like, I'm about to get big today, like
No kidding.
all that weight, more weight than him, and he was ready.
Mm,
I was like,
man.
I'm training someone that's around that size right
yeah,
now. Or he's not that size anymore, but when we first started like 2 months ago, he was 125, 6 foot.
Oh, what?
whoa,
That's
Gates. That's
that's
Gates.
Gates.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Gates. This is what we were talking about,
Jeez.
earlier.
Yeah.
125, 6 foot.
that's
But
a
now he's
straight
up to
thing.
147. So
Yeah, that sounds a little bit normal.
Yeah,
That
he
sounds
that's
was
good.
he was
good.
really skinny too. A lot of reasons because he's like, he vegan, so he didn't really like
Oh, ooh,
eat like that either.
yeah.
But then like now he's just like he been stuffing his face. He been eating like 3,600 calories a day. Cause I said you're not gonna get fat. You so skinny that like as long as you're working out 6 days a week with me,
It'll burn away. Yeah.
yeah. And then but now he's going on some trip to New York, so he wants to like cut real quick because he feels like he has like a small little gut.
Wow.
6 foot 147. You're not gonna have that big of a gut, man.
Yeah, your gut ain't that big. You
Yeah.
making a gut. You making a gut, bro. You pushing your stomach out, like
Trying to get that pregnant belly, like
Oh
yeah, like
no.
get out of here, bro. Inhale, like stop holding your breath.
Jeez.
but yeah, he started out like benching only the bar, couldn't do dips, couldn't do pull-ups. Now he could do like 3 or 4 dips and pull-ups, and now he like maxes out at 35 on each side for bench. So I mean,
That's
he's
good.
like progressed.
You
It's
gotta
cool.
start somewhere, bro. Like
He's the most consistent person I've ever like trained. Like he actually presses me like, "Oh, come on, man, we gotta go."
Yeah.
Like on some
heck
days where I'm
yeah,
like, "Oh, you can rest. We've been working out a lot." He's like, "Nah, I want to go."
heck yeah.
That's
That's
Pretty
good,
funny.
man. Like
that's me, bro.
you gotta
Honestly,
start somewhere.
I think I'm in that same boat too. 'Cause I'm telling you, like my arms, I feel like they're weak because I never, um, I mean I haven't. I got to next time because tomorrow I have a rest day, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do a check in on the bench. I know the pull ups at least that helps with the back, does it?
Back
Yeah,
biceps and like forearms.
I'm gonna try
I'm gonna pull
those.
them up.
But like that whole the topic we were saying about the discouragement about lifting in front of the gym because where I'm living now, like I live on base now. I live on a military base.
Oh
So
yeah, so
when
you
I
got
went to the
that.
gym, I'm seeing like all these the people who are
Roided up
in the
people.
military. Yeah, like the dudes who they're just freaking just big as heck. And then
Carrying 80-pound sacks. facts all day.
Yes, dude. And then you got the couple uh like family members, I guess, but man, let me shoot, I don't care. Like I think I'm happy with that I'm able to. I swallow my pride, bro. When I go grab some of the dumbbells to do shoulders or chests, I grab the lower weight ones. Let's see, like doing my first leg day, I knew anytime I do leg day, like after a crazy amount of time squatting, I think I did 235s, right? Just like my first leg day because like I never worked out. I never, I do like, so, I just squat the bar real quick just to get the muscles going. Then I just gradually like went up until I felt like, okay, like I'm not used to this. So I just did what I could, I did the 10s, took them off, did a 25, took them off. And then, I think I stopped at the 35s. I think now I could, like I just did my second leg day today, and not today, but whenever I did, and I was able to put at least like 5 or 10 pounds on every single exercise, and I mean that's just how it is. Yeah. And that went for like most of my exercises for each different muscle group. I'm able to just add a little bit more, and yeah, I'm just happy that I'm going again for sure. I'm just gonna try to do it, every single day. Yeah.
I'll be pressing Lozano about them gym checks.
Shoot.
Yeah, send me a little checking in.
Oh, I don't think, did I send you one today? I don't think I sent you one today. Okay, I did chest today. That's what I did today.
What's your split, old school?
Honestly, like I when I started this year off, my split was real weird. I was doing basically two, I guess you could say, body sections a week because I go every day.
Yeah.
And I was doing like I do chest twice a week. But this is how I started my routine this year, but it's changed. I was doing chest and tries twice a week. Back was solely on its own.
Anyway, yeah.
I did
shoulders and biceps.
I did shoulders and no wait, when did I do shoulders? It was chest and tries, back. I think I did back with shoulders. I may have, because I know I did legs with arms, because that was the only way I could like muster up to want to do legs. Yeah. And but now I've gotten a lot more. I'm getting more into like hypertrophy almost. Just to try to, because I was like all strength last year. Like everything I was doing was just to put up more numbers.
Wait, is that where you like do it and then you like hold it?
No, strength.
Hypertrophy or
no, hypertrophy is just like more reps.
Okay.
Just to swell the muscles, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was just all strength last year, and like had no like the most reps I would do on something was maybe like 10. But I was just piling weight on. And this year, a couple months back, I met up with a friend of mine, and he's like he's an older guy. He trained, like he's been training dudes for like the last 40 years basically.
Yeah.
And he's like been teaching me some stuff. And basically just giving me some more input on like different stuff to do, the stuff that I'd never want to do, because even me, I get like stale sometimes. And so he's been like throwing ideas at me. So I'm doing like now I do all chest one day, and then I do all legs one day. I do back and shoulders, and then I do all arms another day. And but like I was telling one of my coworkers, I started doing like one routine, like my whole routine might be like 600 reps.
Dang.
Yeah, like insanity, dude.
My routines per day is like 40 reps, something like that.
Nah,
You said
like that's how I
no.
was. Like I said, that's how I was. But I
Yo.
wasn't getting bigger. I was just getting stronger. Like that was where I was so stuck. I was like, dude, I know I should be getting bigger. Like, and especially with me training people and I'm watching people get bigger slowly and slowly. But I got to that point of where like my body isn't trying to put on any more muscle mass. Um, and I'm training people who have never worked out and they putting on like newbie muscle, and I'm like, my stuff's like I'm here. I'm just here now. Just
Plateauing. Yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, and I'm eating and I'm doing everything right. And I'm like, dude, I can't get any bigger. And it's like all I'm doing is strength training. So I was getting stronger. I was getting crazy strong, but I wasn't getting bigger. Um, so all of these reps, like I never wanted to do this many reps, but that's the only thing that's working now. Like I've gotten too stable with my body at this point. So like, and that's like a low day. Like legs, tomorrow I gotta do legs tomorrow.
Mhm.
And I'm doing like just for squats, I'm doing 5 sets of 25
Oh,
just for
heck no.
squats. Just for
I do
What
squats.
like 3 sets of 5
the
for all my muscles.
Dude,
That's like
old
my
Just for
school.
five. All right, then I go do leg
Oh
press, and leg
man.
press is 520 or 5 of 20. Uh,
I'll
like
pass
everything,
out.
lunges. Yeah, like the first time I started doing it, I was almost dead, dude. Like I couldn't walk out, like the Bambi legs out the gym. Like that was me,
The spaghetti legs, like noodles.
bro. I had to get in my car and like push the brake, and my legs started shaking. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm officially gonna die. That's
Oh,
what's gonna happen. But that's what's working. So it's killer, bro. Like I
jeez,
like it.
man. So, do you like take photos now? Like, do you take photos of yourself still, and maybe you try to like see if you can see any difference, or no?
Like that's I try to,
Yeah,
but I don't see any difference.
yeah.
It's almost impossible for me at this point. And everybody I know, they're always like, dude, you're getting huge, like you're bigger and bigger. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
no, I don't see it. I can't see it.
Dang, dude.
Uh, I try, so I want to so bad, and that's I told one of my buddies that works out at the gym with me. Um, I was like, you gotta stop me if I get to like 230 and I'm still like, no, I'm not that big, bro. You gotta shut me off. Like you gotta. I was like, if I hit 200 and I'm still reaching, like stop me, bro.
You're gonna get to that
Like
point where you can't even like wipe your own butt.
Oh my
bro, that's what I'm saying.
goodness.
Like I can't be that dude. I can't be that dude. It's like you have to cut me off. Like somebody has to stop me. I need help putting shirts on and stuff. Like stop me.
All
So
right. That was dang.
it's
Okay.
tough.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna take because I did take a photo like day one, and then I'm gonna take one day 30 and see if
Yeah, make
anything
sure you take
happens.
it like if you can remember what time you took it at, you should take it at the same time. Because like say you take a picture like at night, like for your first picture when you're like at your like fattest because you just ate all throughout the day, and you take a picture in the morning, you'll look way different because your stomach's empty and everything like that.
Yeah.
So you gotta try making sure you take it around the same times.
Yep.
Okay. I'll look because I think iPhones they save the time when
iPhones
you
tell you
look
if you
through.
look at the pictures
Yeah.
details, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
I'll
then
have that. Yeah.
are you gonna take supplements?
I was
uh,
about to ask that.
I just have no knowledge on
I take
what to
creatine.
do. I guess. Oh, okay. I've heard
Sound like
creatine
a good.
before. Yeah.
I take
Yeah.
creatine and then I'm always too lazy to take my protein, but I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the main thing you could do is just get you a bunch of like vitamins and amino acids and stuff like that.
Right.
Like BCAs and stuff.
Yeah, just to help your body build on it.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not doing the most, like
Mm-hmm.
it's doing something to help. burn off some of those fat cells or burn some fat basically.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't really want to take creatine because it bloats you.
Okay.
Yeah, creatine.
Because you have to drink extra water, and then it retains the water weight, like and everything. So then that'll give you like more of a belly, and then you won't like that.
Especially like where you are now, your body's already used to holding weight.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, cool, extra weight here. I'll take this. Just stick it more places.
Yeah.
So you probably don't want to take creatine.
All right.
But get you some vitamins. I mean, protein not a bad thing. Just make sure it's like a low calorie protein, low calorie, low carbs.
I'm pretty sure like if you're trying to work out, you're supposed to like your daily intake of protein is supposed to be like 80% of your body weight or something like that.
Yeah, it's between 70 and 80%.
Yeah, 70 or 80, something
so
like
like 1 gram, like every 2 pounds of body mass.
Got
body weight.
you. Got you.
So I don't know if you already track like what you're eating and your macros and stuff, but that could be something to help you a lot.
No, I'm not, because I'm doing like this like purge thing with Dion. He has like this purge thing within this course, and it's kind of like a mindset thing. And I mean, something a part of it. He wants us to only eat once a day, but it could be as much as we want. But he just wants us to be eating once a day over these next 30 days. Yeah.
It's basically
over
like
30 days.
Fasting.
Yeah, fasting. Yeah. Yeah, just.
You said over 30 days.
So 1 month purge.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I feel like I don't eat a lot when I eat, but I eat like kind of
consistently.
I just gotta get that food and just make that one meal like so large. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing okay. I feel good.
It's like honestly, after like the first couple of days of fasting, you won't even think about it.
You gotta eat these.
Well,
I love them cookies, bro.
Yo.
I just bought them and I already ate 4.
Man.
Yeah, I could eat that whole pack of them, bro.
It's game season.
The term sweet tooth, that means like you like that you like eating a lot of cookies or sugar stuff. Okay.
Who? Me?
No, I was just asking like the term what type, a sweet tooth. But
I have that.
see,
I'm pretty sure I got
okay. I mean, I'm not sweet tooth. The only reason, okay, so my issue, like when I eat like desserts or like frosting, those cookies, like anything, like I guess it used to happen to me. I don't recall happening to me now, but when I eat those things, like the right side of like my tooth or like my gums, like it gets like so like cold, and it like, I don't want to say it hurts, but like I just feel something like every single time I eat frosting. Yeah. And
that's them straight sugars.
I'm not crazy about like cake or cupcakes, but
neither
I like
am I.
cookies.
I love all that. I love all of that, bro.
I like donuts.
Wow.
I like donuts. I like all of that.
Yeah, I like donuts too. That's good.
Ice cream.
Man, there's this raspberry like little donut, like donut raspberry filled things at like this grocery store back in Minnesota. Like, dude, I ate those so much. They were so good. Raspberry filling. I don't know why. I just love it so much.
Y'all ever had like the raspberry cheesecake cookies from Subway?
No. I am not.
I used to go to Subway just to buy like 5 of them.
Right.
Like I wouldn't buy a sandwich or anything. I was just like, I think those are my favorite type of cookie. The Subway ones.
Right. Shoot,
I
man.
legit used to carry like a pack of those cookies in my bag and like pull them out, and people be like, "Yo, you got a bunch of cookies in your bag?" I'd be like, "Leave me alone, bro. Don't judge me. I don't need no judgment."
Oh, dude. All right. Well, getting to that time now. We'll wrap it up, man. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, watched this episode. I think it went well, man. It was. It was easy going. It was whatever. Old school. Would you like to shout out your gym or where you reside?
You got a fitness Instagram?
If anyone who happens to be in the area who may be listening to this.
I don't know. Because I don't even see myself as like the fitness dude. Like, that's crazy.
You gotta start posting. I'll follow you.
All right,
bro. I mean, yeah, you can come to my gym. It's Fitness Connection, Dallas. Come through Look for this guy.
There it is. Now, Chonk, you can catch him on Twitch. I'll have his link there. He also has Instagram. I'll link that as well for him. You are getting back into the fitness stuff on like fitness postings.
Yeah, I've been posting almost like I think this last week I posted like 4 or 5 times.
There you go. So you can check out his stuff for fitness stuff if that's what you're into or looking for any inspiration to get back in there. Myself, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter. I'll have my links down there. Thank you for listening. This has been the Untroubled Mind. Yep. Thank you guys. Comment on anything that we talked about today. Share your story, share your experience, share your journeys.
No wave, goodbye.
Yeah, dang, no wave. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yes, thank you to everyone who's watching.
Just reach the hand in and be
You
like,
can't even reach the hand in. I like that.
There it is.
I guess that was it.
That's it, man. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.